Happy holiday. Welcome to the award-winning Ed Brown Show. I know it's chilly out there. You see, I got my reindeer sweater and all, you know. I tell you, just so the snow stays away, it's fine with me. But we have Jim Beers. He's a young man who graduated from Bowie High, and he's into the world of entertainment. But he does a lot of things around. He's one of the engineers, and we just like to let you know the positiveness of the young people in our area. Jim Beers, tell us a little bit about how you got involved in entertainment.
This place is how I got involved. In Prince George's County, you have to do community service hours to graduate through high school. And I did it here.
What kind of service hours did you do?
I did it here, man. I had over 200, which was more than required. I just decided to keep coming. And they said, go away. And I said, no, I'm staying.
Then you got indoctrinated by the Wizards 76ers. Who haven't won a championship.
The 76ers, man. The 76ers.
Who haven't won.
What's wrong with them? When are they going to win a championship?
The Wizards are worse. They haven't won a championship since 1978.
Well, when have the 76ers won anything?
Yeah, well, I think they.
Allen Iverson was great, man, but they didn't win anything with him.
Yeah, but they had made money with Iverson, you know.
No, Iverson made the money.
Yeah, well.
Iverson got the money.
Well, that's what they say, but notoriety, too. But
yeah, they got notoriety.
The Wizards,
remember, he was with Georgetown
they're
first.
still trying to put something together. Tell us some of the things that you feel that they need. You're a great fan of that point guard from Kentucky. Tell us a little bit about him.
He needs another big name to help him with. Like I was thinking, what's his name from? He was from Sacramento. He was in Sacramento.
Well, they don't have any inside game.
They need a forward. They need a big name at forward.
Right. They can rebound and score.
Yep.
See that the last championship, that Alvin Hayes was the big man.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Alvin Hayes, right? Wes Unseld did the rebound, and Alvin Hayes did the scoring and playmaking.
And all they have is John Wall right now.
Yeah. Well, they
got Bradley Beal, but.
Bradley Beal, he's another point guard.
He's good. He's good. I like Bradley
know he's
Beal.
good, but they got enough of that. They need inside man.
They're good.
A big inside man that can rebound.
You're right. They're good in the
They got enough
guard
shooters.
Department. They're good in the guard department. They need to work on the rest of the team.
Well, what do you think? I always think that the local athletes doesn't get enough PR.
It would have been nice if Kevin Durant had come here.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of Kevin. Things that Kevin has done for this community, and he's an outstanding player. He participates in all kinds of programs here in Prince George County, but they don't seem to give him here in his own county. They don't give him the I would say the notoriety that a superstar, and he is a superstar.
He mentions PG County all the time. I mean, when he won,
that's what I mean.
When he won the championship with Golden State, he shouted out PG County and C. Pleasant.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But I wonder why it doesn't. I don't go to the shopping centers and the places around in Prince George County, the rec centers, and see his name. You know, like they have up in Boston.
I mean, they might build build something.
In Boston, on the quarterback for the Patriots.
They need to get a good community center and like rename it after him.
A good community
center, one of the community centers.
Yeah, but I was just saying that, you know, they don't get behind. They get behind him less than they do Wall, and he has championship rings. Wall doesn't.
I know.
That's why I say the recognition, on the level of recognition here in this area, you know, they don't seem to, you know, honor the local boys, the guys that learn how to play. Huh?
I heard we have a lot of them.
Yeah.
We had Delonte West in the 2000s decade.
Right. And they have
a lot
others
of people
too.
from here.
Yeah, they have others too that have made it in the sporting world. That they don't get the parades and all of those things, you know.
No,
that,
there was. I thought there was a small little parade in Seat Pleasant for.
Why Seat Pleasant? He represents Prince George's County. Why not the county exec? Yeah, you know.
Seat Pleasant and sorry, my mic fell off. But anyway, we're gonna go on with the show.
Well, that's because you talking about not honoring Kevin. You know,
Right.
I think that Kevin.
See, if we honored Kevin, like my mic wouldn't have fell.
Right, but anyway, I just wondered the local athletes, and there's some of them that have not reached the status that Kevin has, but Kevin has actually reached the world status.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's been, how many championships did he have? I bet you don't know.
One.
Okay.
But that's probably going to change. I mean, he's with a great team, and he's part of what makes the team great.
And he tried to improve that by moving to another team, and he was criticized.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I didn't criticize him.
Huh?
I didn't criticize
I know, but some
I
people...
understood it. I understood it perfectly.
Yeah.
And he wants that ring. I mean,
yeah. And see, they have limitation in age. You know, once you hit in your 30s, your mid-30s, man, you're going downhill in the pro world.
Man. That's not good. I'm 32. That's not good.
Yeah, well, you're on your way down. And see, time takes care of everybody. I don't care how much money you have.
Somebody on ESPN said it.
How much notoriety you have.
Somebody on ESPN said it best. I forget who it was, but they said Father Time is undefeated.
Right.
That is so true.
Yeah, right. Certainly. So tell us a little bit about the upcoming stars in not just basketball and hockey, soccer, and all in this area that you are aware of.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. Like in this area, like play for like pro teams or like
yes,
people that have grown up in this area.
Right.
I don't know. You caught me at a bad time. I've been busy doing.
Okay, what high school did you go to? Bowie?
Yeah.
No one from Bowie?
Not when I was there.
Okay, what about now? Anytime. You know of anyone of natural origin there from Bowie High School?
There was somebody who went there. I forgot his name, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? That's why I say it's so tough.
You brought that up because you knew I didn't know the answer.
No, it's so tough, and they got Kevin. He's out there every night out there playing.
Yeah.
And you don't hear anything unless he scores 50 points and block 9 shots or something like that, or have a triple-double or something like that. But they should be praising athlete of that caliber right from the hometown here.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's get into something that you give us predictions on the NBA. We can start with the Wizards and the NFL. What's your prediction of this coming holiday season when everybody be watching football or basketball, playoffs or not?
I think the Wizards can still make the playoffs.
You do?
Yeah, they'll be in the. I think if John Wall's healthy, if everybody's healthy, they still have what it takes to get to LeBron. I don't think they're going to beat LeBron, but they have what it takes to get to LeBron. You know, the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they can.
What about the Redskins?
Oh, that's football.
Yeah, that's what I said. NFL and NBA. You give me your predictions. Huh?
What about them?
Where are they going to end up? They're going to playoffs.
Home.
They're going to win.
They're gonna end up home, man.
What do you mean home?
I mean, I like the Redskins. I mean, I'm a Redskins fan, but I'm realistic. I don't think they're gonna do good. I don't think they're gonna be.
Well, what kind of contract?
I mean, the Eagles already made the division. They already won the division.
What kind of contract you think Cousins is going to get? Now, they said wait 2 years. They wait 1 year. They waited 1 year. Okay, he's in his second year. Is he going to get that?
I think Cousins is going to go somewhere else, man. I think it's Dan Schneider's fault. I think Dan Schneider needs to always feel that he's right, and Cousins proved him wrong, that he was going to be something.
Yeah. Well, he has a pretty good record, but still, the Redskins, they're nowhere near
they sent Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon elsewhere, man. All we have now is the tight end, Jordan Reed, and we got Dotson. Looks like he might turn into somebody. He's still young, but defense.
You have no prediction for the Redskins finishing in the playoffs this year.
I just hope they win.
Hope they win. Who they gonna beat?
Themselves. I don't know, man.
Philadelphia is always.
They're not gonna beat Philadelphia.
Philadelphia already sewed it up.
Yes, I know that. Where are you from again?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But really, the team itself, a lot of teams, the ownership spoil quite a few of the teams.
Yeah, the ownership one thing that I've heard them say on the radio is that the owner for the Dallas Cowboys and the owner for the Redskins, Dan Schneider and Jerry Jones, I heard they actually like each other. Yeah. And that kind of ruins the rivalry.
Right, sure. We could get along fine too if both of
us. No, we can't get along.
Yeah.
This is a division. There are rivalries.
I mean,
there are rules.
Well, that makes money for both of us. The fact that Redskins and Cowboys are rivals, that makes money for both organizations.
Yeah, but we're supposed to hate each other.
Yeah, well, that's
sport.
No, but that's for the fans. We get the fans into it that way. You know what I mean? Buy those tickets.
The fans are not stupid. They're smart. They know what's going on.
You know what's going on. So what do you predict next time the Redskins are going to win the championship? I'm not going to reach just for the
I don't know. I'll probably be dead by then.
you don't have much.
I have little faith in them.
You have much faith in it, huh?
I'm still a fan, but I have little faith in them.
You don't think so? What about the Wizards?
I think the Wizards have a better chance.
They have a better chance.
Yeah.
That's if they get help in the middle.
Yeah, I think highly of the owner of the Wizards and the Capitals. I think he's gotten those organizations on the right track. I mean, like, soon as he, what's his name, Ted Leonsis?
Mm-hmm.
Soon as he, he was the owner of the Capitals, and they became one of the dominant teams in the league. And then like a couple of years later, he went on to become the owner of the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're one of the best teams in the East.
Mm-hmm. When
Wall is healthy.
Yeah.
We need somebody to complement Wall. We need to strengthen the forward position.
Yeah, well, everybody knows for the last 4 or 5 years they need an inside man, a rebound and a scorer, which they don't have.
Yeah.
They claim they have it, but he doesn't perform that way.
Yeah.
I think he's from Europe somewhere.
Oh, you're talking about Marcin Gortat?
Yeah, but
he's Polish.
Yeah, right, but he doesn't. When he gets in the middle there, he doesn't.
He's kind of.
He's not aggressive enough.
He's hit and miss.
I hear people saying that he don't want to mix it up. Like Wes Unseld used to do. Wes Unseld go inside, and battle it. But he doesn't seem to have that type of ingenuity, But anyway, nice having you on a program, young man.
Thank
like you, and you still working with the BCMC as an engineer and Bowie graduate, and you're gonna support those wizards, right? Right
Yeah.
down to the line there. And what are you predicting for the next 5 years?
For the Wizards,
Yeah,
I think we'll still be a playoff team.
yeah.
I don't know if LeBron gets injured or something, we'll probably win a championship.
It sounds like hope to me. Waiting for someone to get
I
injured.
don't know. LeBron is special.
Okay, this is Ed Brown. And what we're trying to do is get you in the holiday mood, get ready for the playoffs. We don't have a champion here. All of you get off your knees. They're not going to win anything. The Wizards,
Ed, I thought you were a champion.
The Wizards or the Redskins. You know, I'm prejudiced, you know, being a Philadelphia fan, but I can't help it. See you in a second. We're going to have some nice Christmas. Welcome back. And guess who I have? Camara. Who's that? Richmond. Yeah. This is the co-host here. And she's going to tell us a little bit about 2018. And what about that shopping? I know Mother Joan, who's the other technician here, has been with her all her life most of the time, but she's the expert. You can tell the way she and her mother dress. They seem to like black, you know. Well, I got a black sweater on with white reindeer, so I said I'll be part of the party. Oh, Camara, welcome to the Ed Brown Show.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Tell us a little bit about your show and how you got involved in it.
Okay, well, my show is the Stroke Diva Fabulous radio show. And I started the show, well, actually a friend started the show for me, and she kind of put me on my way after having a stroke, trying to get back into communications because my major was radio, television, and film.
From what school?
University of Maryland, College Park.
University of Maryland, College Park, right here.
And,
Homegirl.
Yes, and so when I graduated, of course, I went to a totally different career path. And this kind of brought me back to my roots, so doing my radio show and then volunteering here on the award-winning Ed Brown International Television Show.
Yeah.
And a lot of the guests from the Stroke Diva Fabulous Show actually end up here. So it's good. It's good.
You should be very excited about the new hospital that is going to be in Largo. That will be coming in here. And I expect a report and I expect some communications from that hospital once they open up on your subject matter as far as research. Because what we want to do, we want to raise money for the research that you have been involved in, how your radio show has been involved in that, and have guests that are part of that system that they're going to develop with your help.
And you know, I've had some of those guests and friends of mine that are doctors, and they've even written books about the healthcare system. So I'm excited for the hospital to come because it's something that the county needs, and the research part is important. So for me, I want to find out what's going on with stroke education. I want to know what's going on because I also have
and then have some of the doctors come on the show as guests and see what kind of program can you yourself develop through your radio show to help that program attract money, you know, like donations, because
Right.
most research situation, that's one of the things that they lack is the money to do it, because they're dealing with professionals, and it's very expensive.
Yes, and I'd also like to see what they have going on with sarcoidosis, because I also suffer from the sarcoid. There are lots and lots of there's lots of potential there, and of course I'll be there. I'll interview everybody for you.
Sure.
Have them on the radio show and on your television show. So that's very exciting. Very exciting.
Well, I
for the
think a
county.
good idea would be to start stroking some of those people from the hospital now to, you know, get ahead of the game,
Yes.
whereas they can come in before the bricks and the mortar has been completed, and let the people know what kind of program that you need volunteers for that program. And
Always.
so that the volunteer system
Right.
will come through you, individuals that are actually participating with the hospital on that program. That way we can attract a few dollars.
Well, yeah, you definitely need the revenue coming in.
Okay,
So
now.
we'll work on that together.
Okay, and and I suggest that it's a young lady, newly appointed council chair now. She was appointed last month, and you contact her and let her know that you would be interested in participating in raising funds for that particular area that you're talking about, and that you would like some inside information on people that's going to be in charge of the research department for the hospital. Because
I'll
we
do
want
that.
to get this jumping. We want to jump right on this before they spend all the money. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Oh no, we got a program like that, and I want Ed Brown Show to be well represented, with you having guests coming in, talking about the progress that's been made in the subject matter, and then having guests that are actually have participated
Yes, absolutely.
in your program. Okay,
Absolutely.
now, well, hey, that's the business part of it. Let's get to this. Hey, it's Christmas time. Everybody's buying gifts, presents. Tell us a little bit about, you know, your background dealing with models and dealing with clothing and things of that nature. Tell us a little bit about shopping. You can start anywhere you want. What not to do, how to do it, and how to shop, and how to save money.
Okay, now I cannot help you with the saving money part,
Okay,
but I can tell you.
That's important.
But I can't tell you about the shopping.
Saving money.
It's hard to save money during the holidays because you want to buy for yourself, you want to buy for your family, your friends, your coworkers, your associates. So saving is, well, you know what? The way you can save is to do it yourself. Make a gift yourself. Do it yourself. That's
Well,
how
you'd
you can
have to
save
have a
money.
class or something to do it yourself. How would you begin?
Oh, Mr. Brown, all those shows.
Oh, the shows. Oh.
You might be a cooking show. It might be a show for fashion. I mean, there's a lot of crafting
That's
and
available.
knits and all that.
That's available to the public
Yes, you know, you can find.
for what do they call it? Training, in-house training, or just how do you?
There are just several different sites and several different TV shows where, you know, you can just have a good time going up and down.
So you would have started
Scrolling
with
up
the
and
Ed Brown Show. You're gonna have a demonstration here. That'll be fine.
Well,
That's wide open.
I'm more into buying instead of making.
You get the volunteers and the merchants that participate in the program.
Yeah.
And actually that'd be great for the young ladies. to be exposed to something like that, because some of them are not in an environment where they have a mother or grandmother or somebody that's associated along those lines, and they have no guidelines. You know, you see them with toppled hats and striped shoes and purple, you know, things that are way out. You know what I mean? You say, hey, hold it, honey. You don't wear this with this or that with that. You know what I mean? And colors have to. I know it's important. A lot of people think dressing is just putting on a clothes, you know, but it's coordination. Is the key to fashion. Is that correct?
Well, fashion now is whatever you want
whatever
it to
you
be.
feel like.
So if you want to wear mix match anything, it is
so
your
it's no
prerogative.
fashion.
Mix match
That's
hair,
great.
it doesn't matter.
So I can wear them old things that 40 years old in, and they're in style.
You surely can. But we were talking about just shopping, and you and I were talking before we started the show. What do I look for in, you know, when I'm going to go shopping? So the first thing is customer service. Because
customer service.
I have a customer
being nice,
service background.
Saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am.
Yes, I have a customer service
and
background.
not
Right. You should say hello, goodbye, thank you, good morning, good evening.
Approach.
Just approach. You should always approach. If you don't approach me when I first walk into the store, that's automatically
turn off.
A turn off. And then if you don't engage with me and tell me something about the product, something that I don't know and I should know about the product, then that's another no-no. And always ask for follow-up information, because in some stores they may send you a thank you note after shopping with them, or you might get a nice something on the email. But just building up that rapport with your customers. So if you come in and you speak to me.
What about suggestions?
It's great.
Some people are sensitive to that. Say, honey, that doesn't look good with you. You know, the stripes is no good. I mean,
Well, you can always be more tactful.
Tactful.
And say,
that's the word.
You know what? You don't have to say that's not right. You can say, you know what? Let's just try something else.
Oh, let's just try.
Let's try something else. And you know, you can't. You know, you're not going to say, no, that's horrible. Don't buy it. Don't use it. Don't do it. But you have to, you know, come up with a more creative approach. But you want someone that knows their product. And so if you know the product, then you can sell it. And you can sell it multiple times. Okay.
So that means you have to prepare yourself about the products that you're selling. You have to, if I come in, I say, well, my wife, she's about 5'6", and she likes this or likes that. Then as a male, you would try to help me to pick out something that would fit my wife then.
Right. Well, as a professional, you would say, tell me more about your wife.
Oh.
And then, as a professional, they could guide you.
That may take a while.
But, you know, they can guide you on, based on what you say, then someone can kind of guide you in a different direction.
Well, we're looking forward to 2018 about the hospital research section and your show, radio show, and everything. And you have a nice holiday and everything. And you know what I mean? Santa Claus is going to be good.